Breaking news, my lovely, wonderful people. It's happening. The vice president has said something about Tinubu, causing a whole lot of, surprise. He said, Tinubu, I know, is a total different person now. With all this court case and a lot more going on, is a total, completely different person. And it is really shocking that these things are happening. So this is what is happening right now, my lovely, wonderful people. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe as Tinubu Shetima continues, is now, they continue in the court case, trying to locate or trying to get something from, from what is currently going on with all the court case. Please don't forget, let's get all the details, to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. The national leader of the Arewa Youth Conservative Forum, Shetima Yarima, has expressed reservations about the administration of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Late Nigeria reporter Shetima, during an interview with The Punch, said Tinubu, who was once a pro-democracy activist, is no longer that person in the seat of power in Aso Rock. In Aso Villa today is a completely different person, and I can't believe he's the same one. I just can't believe it. The Arewa Youth Conservative Forum national president, who was a former youth director of the political pressure group Nadeko, which fought the late General Sani Abacha, mili- Abacha military junta in the early 90s, said those of them who were pro-democratic and who fought gallantly in the trenches with Tinubu to enthrone the nation's democracy are now have reservations about him. He hoped that President Tinubu's government has not been hijacked by the usual Aso Rock cabal, as experience in the immediate past administration of Muhammadu Buhari has shown. The many court cases he's currently faced with is making him give up and allowing the presidency to be ruled by just anybody. This is what is happening. The cabals have started again. It is not the same Tinubu we once knew. Shetima also faulted some of Tinubu's appointments where youths are neglected in reference to the older generation coming on board. It's the same people in government who have had a lot of corruption cases. They are the same people right there. The youth leader admonished the president to learn from Buhari, who surrendered himself to those who caused him harm while presiding over the affairs of the country from 2015 to 2023. He was not in charge. People took over. He said some of us now have reservations about the president, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, that I knew, that I once walked in the trenches together with. I hope he has not been taken. I am thinking, I don't know, I don't believe is in this early stage that the presidency has been hijacked from him. It's too early. I expect that by the coming of Tinubu, certain things will happen differently. Where he began was as though some magic were going to happen, but this man has totally changed. He's not the same person at all. To make mention of a few things, he has totally been different, and I cannot put my fingers to it. The only thing I can imagine or think is that some people that are coming already hijacking the presidency, and the influence of what is going on is clearly for all to see. This is the new terrain, and this is what is happening right now. He should learn from what has happened to his predecessor, Muhammadu Buhari, how the presidency was hijacked and all of Nigerians suffered for it. Tinubu came in with a lot of hope and spark, saying he will help Nigeria to become better, and we believed him. But today he's a different man altogether. So this is what has happened. This is what has gone on. And every single person can see that we cannot allow the same persons over and over again. Arewa Youth leader is saying, well, from what they can see, they can tell that there is something seriously wrong. They can't put their finger to it, but something is not right. According to him, he said the Tinubu, they once knew, revered, and they thought he was a miracle worker, looks quite different. That he has his reservation if it is the same person. He said he has serious reservation on who this Tinubu sincerely, truly, really is. He said because the Tinubu has totally, completely changed. Well, these are some of the things that are happening, and everybody can see that, there is serious need. Some of the things he can point to that may have been a factor to this is the many court cases. When a man is challenged, you have not seen his limits. When a man is challenged, he said this was the same person who fought General Sani Abacha, in those days where, the Democratic when they were fighting for democracy during the military era, all that was going on. I mean, they thought that things would be different, and they fought what's it called, a military rule at that point in time, saying it is not right, it is not, what the military were doing, we are totally off the play and should not be allowed to continue, So he said that was what they did then. They really, supported, and they've joined Tinubu, who came with all kinds of words, fighting everybody. Anything that was wrong, Tinubu will point it out, and he was serious with it, and everybody saw it. But guess what? This is the same man who is now against democracy. The same person, not a different one, is against democracy now as we speak. So these are some of the issues and some of the matters that are on ground, and every single person is wondering what next. Well, my lovely, wonderful people, it's about time that we understand who these people are and know that if we want this change to come, every single individual will have to, rise up and ensure that we do everything humanly speaking possible to change the course of what is going on, already, because Nigeria must change, and we all must rise up and ensure that we embrace this change. If it's going to happen, it's going to happen now. You see, so these are some of the issues that have continuously, judge what has been going on in our nation. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Remember, every one of us have a part to play for this change to come. God bless. Have a fantastic and a lovely day. And from us is bye for now.